Honora, and I love an omega necklace to begin with. I think an omega necklace is so nice and classic. It totally reminds me of Egypt as well, as we were talking about some of like the Egyptian culture that we saw in some of the other pieces that we saw. It's an Italian design, but I feel like I just go right back to something that the pharaohs would wear. This is something that you would see. What's different here is that we have that beautiful Honora pearl dangling right at the bottom of this, 10.5 millimeters. That's not little. That's a nice big pearl that we are looking at. Sale price today is $134.98 and an easy payment of $27 a month in order to bring this home. We have two classics that are mixed together into one. So it's a beautiful mixture. I love the box that this comes in as well. I think the presentation of that is fantastic. If it is something that you're going to have as a gift that you're going to give, it's great, but also just to keep it and to have it year after year as you wear it. We're going to bring in Joel Schechter here with us, who, it's flying off the shelf here. Everybody's so excited to be able to pick this up. Joel, so good to see you.
Well done. That's a great segue. They're flying out of here. The pearls are just flying out. I love that. I love that. Good evening, Justin, and good night, everybody. How's everybody? Very excited to be here, and you've got a couple of items that I really love tonight. We're going to do them back to back, and this first one, as you said, is an omega necklace. This is all constructed and put together in Italy. My team, supplies the pearls. We're right at the farms. We get just handfuls of these very, very large cabochon type button pearls that are in this particular piece. This is one of the largest that we can work with, which is 10.5 millimeter. You're already, Justin, into the size of a South Sea pearl that run these sizes. 10 millimeter is not unusual for a South Sea pearl, but they can be thousands of dollars. So here you have a really large pearl, and it turns into, for the size, a rather affordable necklace. It's a wonderful price with terrific quality. It's our AA quality button, so it's gone through a number of quality checks for the luster, for the color, for the cleanliness. It all has to be that top couple of percent. Most of the pearls that come out of the fresh waters of China do not look like this.
Wow. Yeah, and so it's about that quality control. That's why we shop with Honora. That's what Honora is known for. Notice how it does slide on here, so you have a little bit of an adjustment that you can make with it. But I love the just the effect and the look here of that pearl, the different colors that we're seeing with it. What a gorgeous, gorgeous piece to be able to have. It's amazing.
Those are overtones, Justin. Though when you see the secondary colors or third color, those are called overtones. And pearls are one of the only gemstones that has it. It's got a body color, so your body color may be white or a little silver, and then the overtones can be kind of that rosé or that silvery white that comes through. This one you can see that a little bit flashes of pink, and you can only get good overtone if you have good luster. If you have a dead pearl, you can't get good. So the luster has to be up there. Again, most of these pearls come out of the water, and the luster is very low. They're dull. They're still a pearl, but they're not a Honora pearl. And then once we can collect this sort of material, they glow, and when you wear them, people can see it across the room.
Take us through what it takes to create a pearl, to be able to harvest a pearl. What is that process like?
Well, first of all, it takes years, and pearls like this start with just a little tiny dab of tissue. Okay, just like the animal skin, like if you were having an oyster in a restaurant and you took a little bit of that kind of wet viscous material out. That's what they use. They just cut it up on a slide and they start putting it on the walls of the mollusk. And for pearls this size, they're going to sit in the water 4, 5, 6, 7 years, a long time to get to these sizes. And then once they start to harvest, really maybe they'll get 32 pearls in a mollusk that are all different shapes and sizes. So they need probably 100 mollusks before they start getting a couple of large buttons. And then we're going to need 100 of those, 100 large, before we can pick maybe 1 or 2 pearls. So it's really a needle in a haystack for the kind of quality we're looking for. There's a lot of care. They're out there tending to these mollusks all the time for years and years and years, and then you open it up and it's like it's like those shows where you go in and you open up the secret trunk and you don't know what's in there, or
Right.
or where people put their storage and self-storage and you don't know what you're going to get. That's what this is like. It's a treasure hunt for these pearls, and here it's really like just one in a very, very, very small number to get this quality. And then Italy with this amazing Omega chain. The quality of the chain is just gorgeous, and they finish it with this slide that literally, the nice thing about having the slide, Justin, is pearl's always going to be in the center. Gravity's always going to take this thing back to where it's supposed to be in the center, and it hugs the chain. You don't see that very often. A lot of times there are long drops down. I love this. It's just hugging the chain. It looks so sexy on the neck when you see this on a model, okay, or on wearers. I just love the way it looks up high like that, right up at the throat.
This is class and elegance at its finest. I mean, to be able to have that big, bold 10.5 millimeter pearl right in the center, to think about Joel's team that has to go through. I mean, when you think about the fact that we have less than 100 that remain at this point, that's thousands of oysters that they'd be going through.
A mountain, literally a mountain of pearls, Justin, to get to what the handful that we can make for a piece like this.
But what we so appreciate is that Joel does that, right? We so appreciate that Joel, who has had a relationship here with QVC for how long, Joel? How long has it been?
Oh my God, it's going on 27, I think.
27
like
years.
Yeah,
Look,
yeah.
I've been here for 11 years, and I know in that time that if you're going to make it for 27 years, it's not without hard work and dedication to you, to our customer base. And you have loved what Joel has brought here for years. You've loved all of his meticulous dedication, and I don't want to call it picky, but you're kind of picky with what it is that you're going to bring in, but
very picky
in the best way possible.
I take that as a compliment, Justin.
Okay, good.
And the farmers, they say to us, listen, we could sell it to you cheaper, but you need to take another 5 or 10%. And we go, no, you don't understand. We need the price, but the quality is job one, because if you save $3 on a pearl, it doesn't mean a lot if you're wearing this for a lifetime, whether or not this is $134 or $131. But that $3 difference, okay, when I'm buying the pearls, could be the difference in just saying this is where we stop. We will not go below this standard.
Well, it's all about the quality here, and you're bringing home a gorgeous Omega necklace that's got that pearl right at the center of it. 100 remain. That's it. $134.98. It's an easy payment of $27 to bring this absolute beauty at home. Joel's not going anywhere because we do have my pick of the show that we're going to